Hello everybody and welcome back to another video from Tinfoil Hat Advised. So today we're going to be looking at what might seem quite a possibly stupid question to begin with, but is Bill Gates the world's first real evil supervillain? Now there's been a lot in the press lately about conspiracy theorists going on that Bill Gates has caused all of this, he's created the virus, he's leaked it somehow, and now he's going to be the first to create a vaccine and it's all going to work in his favour. There's also a lot of people saying this is just ridiculous, he's the world's biggest philanthropist, he is altruistic, he has done so much for the world in good ways, and that these people are crazy and insane for thinking that. So we're going to look into, is it right or is it wrong? Is he the world's first real supervillain? So to start with, if we're going to look at him being a supervillain, we need to look at what makes a supervillain. So I've got a bit of a list here, and I kind of went through loads of websites and comic books and comic book sites and blog posts and film trivia stuff and kind of film writing stuff and just generally like general articles around the subject around what makes a supervillain, and kind of created a list of stuff that they all these websites and different blog posts and yada yada agreed on made the basis of a supervillain, all the things that a supervillain has to have in order to be considered a basic supervillain. Now, I know this might seem a bit Hollywoody, but this list is very realistically achievable, and we're going to look a little bit later at how realistically Bill Gates matches up to this list. So, apologies for a second whilst I read from this list, but here we go. So, number one, they need to be mega rich. Number two, they need to have tech sources beyond compare. Number three, they are often geniuses or really, really nerdy. Number four, they are prone to big speeches and monologuing. Number five, they are often constantly calm and calculated. Number six, they are hugely egotistical and like to see themselves as prophets or saviors of the world from itself. Number seven, unsurprisingly, they're narcissists. Number eight, they often present as an altruistic public front and create many positive things for the world to amass their fortune before turning to show their dark side. Number nine, they always have a company with an undyingly loyal and devoted workforce who probably genuinely believe the work they are doing is for the good of the world. And number 10, they are nearly always bullied or loners as kids or as adults. Now, some of this might be sounding familiar. It might have just sounded like I described Bill Gates. So let's see exactly how Bill Gates stacks up against this. So again, for a lot of this, I need to refer to a list. So apologies if it looks like I'm reading. So number one, personal wealth. Bill Gates is estimated to be worth $107.1 billion. So I think we can tick mega rich off the list. Number two, have tech sources beyond compare. Pretty sure there's one thing Bill Gates is mostly famous for. Yeah, it was tech. He created a massive tech company and is probably one of the biggest tech companies in the world that pretty much everyone relies on. So I think we can tick number two off. Number three, often geniuses and nerdy. Yeah, I mean, have you seen Bill Gates? The guy's incredibly intelligent and he's a massive nerd. Number four, be prone to big speeches and monologuing. Just go and look at YouTube. The guy will take to any platform or stage in order to give a big speech about how amazing he is, his companies are, how amazing the work he's doing is. And yeah, okay, at points it might sound like he's not doing it, but if you read between the lines, what he is saying in every single one of his speeches is, God damn, I'm good. So you just need to listen and read between the lines a little bit behind what he's saying. The guy loves monologuing about himself. Often calm and calculated. Bill Gates has never raised his voice above the volume of a standard fart in public. He is always calm. He is always calculated in what he's saying. If you listen when he's asked questions, he pauses for a good period of time before he answers, because he is calculating his answer is exact. Egotistical prophet? Well, as we're about to find out, he predicted the pandemic exactly. Not just vaguely predicted a pandemic. He predicted the pandemic, the current pandemic, an airborne COVID-19, airborne COVID virus. Yeah, okay, he didn't say it'll be called COVID-19. He predicted an airborne COVID virus that would spread globally within the next 5 years. And it was exactly 5 years after he said it that it happened. Crazy. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we can say that he is an egotistical prophet, along with the fact that he then set up a foundation basically to save the world, not just from illness, but from overpopulation, which is something we'll get onto later about him potentially being evil. Is he a narcissist? Yes. I mean, the guy is egotistical. He thinks he's a prophet. He thinks he's amazing. He loves to monologue. So yeah, he's a narcissist. Altruistic front company. Yeah, he's set up a massive foundation to save the world, and everyone thinks it's been doing amazing work because no one's really bothered to look at some of the stuff they've done. Company of underlying loyal workers. Well, yes, he has undyingly loyal people working for him at Microsoft and in his foundation, and they genuinely believe they are doing amazing work, and they probably are for what they are doing in its individuality. Bullied at school. Yep, you just need to Google it. He's talked about it publicly. He was small for his age and he was bullied a lot at school. So, we can pretty much safely say that Big Bill has ticked off the list for all the requirements to be a supervillain. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Whether you agree with me or whether you don't, that's entirely up to you. Please like, share and subscribe. If you disagree with me, please mention so in the comments, but please keep it constructive and something we can have a discussion about. If you agree with me, please say so. But either way, please like, share and subscribe. Let's get some discussion going about this. Nothing makes me happier than when people open up discussion, and I mean positive discussion, about whether this stuff is right or wrong.